All right, welcome back to Burgee Strength Training. Today we're actually going to do day 3 and day 6 of the Fierce workout. So for day 3, all it is a 30-minute low-intensity cardio day, followed by 3 rounds of an ab circuit. So for the low intensity, you can do jogging, walking, swimming, biking, okay, whatever you choose. And then the abs, we're going to do 8 reps of the crunch, 8 reps of the reverse crunch, and then 16 reps of the Russian twist. One thing I like to do is I'll do like 10 minutes of the low intensity cardio and then do 1 round of the ab circuit, back to 10 minutes of the cardio, ab circuit, 10 minutes cardio, ab circuit. But if you'd rather do 30 minutes straight of the low intensity cardio and then do the 3 sets of the abs, that's fine. I just like breaking it up a little bit. So I'm not going to show you the low intensity cardio, but I will show you the abs. So first we just have the crunch. Again, it's going to be 8 reps. So just some things that I like to do is 1, my hands are just supporting my head. You know, I'm not using my hands to pull up on my neck. And then instead of kind of going up and over, I'm going to keep my face looking up toward the ceiling. So it's more this way, and then I pause for 2, and then lower down. Okay, breathing out, pause for 2, and down. Okay, so it's gonna be 8 reps of that. If it's too easy, you can definitely add a medicine ball or a slam ball or a weight plate just for some added resistance. Okay, crunching up, pausing. Okay, then the reverse crunch. Legs are going to be off the floor, and then we're really just using our lower abs to pull our knees in and then our hips off the floor. Again, pausing for 2 and then back. Okay, if your lower back gives you some issues, you can put your hands under your lower back. Okay, that would be fine too. So it would be 8 reps of that. And then the Russian twists. We're just using our core to twist us back and forth. Okay, so this would be the easiest way with the feet on the floor. To make it a little more challenging, you can put your feet up to test the balance. Again, you can do your medicine ball or slam ball or weight plate for added resistance, and then feet up. Okay, so there's just some kind of steps you can make to make it easier or harder depending on your fitness level. And for the Russian twist, we are counting each one, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 16. So it'd be 8 per side. So that is day 3. Again, it's just 30 minutes low intensity cardio and then 3 rounds of the ab circuit. Next up will be day 6, which is one of my favorite days. We do some jumping in there, some power moves, some loaded carries. So I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. So on to day 6. All right, so this is day 6 of the Fierce workout. So first we're just gonna do a nice, easy 5-minute walk. And then we're doing groups of exercises. We're supersetting them. So all that means is you're doing one right into the other, and then you take a longer break, like 1 to 2 minutes, and then repeat. With the superset, the idea is to be, kind of jump right into it. But if you do need a little break in between, that is fine, okay? So take as long a break as you need. But our first group of exercises are gonna be the farmer's carry, and then it's gonna be superset with the speed skaters. And then each of those is gonna be 20 seconds each. Another thing I wanna mention is that, okay, I'm not just jumping right into the speed skaters, jumping the max distance I can. Okay, I'm warming up maybe 3 warm-up sets where I'm going about 50%, 60%, 70% of my max distance. And then the last 3 sets, I'm pushing it a little harder. Same with the farmer's carry. Okay, I'm not just jumping or lifting the heaviest weight I can right off the bat. I'm doing a nice, easy 3 warm-up sets and then progressively getting heavier, okay? What I am showing you is my 3rd and final set. Okay, so what it's gonna be, again, the farmer's carry first, then the speed skaters. For the farmer's carry, I use what's called a hex bar or a trap bar. Your gym may not have one, so you can definitely use dumbbells. Another thing that you may run into to be an issue would be floor space. So there is nothing wrong with just holding the weights and then marching in place too, okay? That'd be a good option. But here we go, farmer's carry 20 seconds, and then superset with the speed skaters for 20 seconds. All right. Okay, and I'll try to walk straight here, but it does get a little uneven. Okay, I'm gonna turn, then head back. Making sure you're breathing. It's easy to want to hold your breath. Always make sure you're breathing. Okay, so there's 20 seconds. And then the speed skaters are going to be a lateral hop. And then we're landing on one foot. But kind of as the name implies, we're like a speed skater. So we're starting here, going to hop to the right, and then back to the left. Just going to wait for my timer again. Okay, so we're hopping, landing. And the idea is to try to jump as far as you can, not as fast as you can. But again, I've done 3 warm-up sets, and this is my 3rd working set. Okay, so that is the first group of exercises. Next, it's going to be the battle rope short waves, followed with the broad jumps. So for this superset, we have the battle ropes for 20 seconds, and then the broad jump for 3 reps. Again, I did my 3 warm-up sets first, and then I did 2 working sets, so this would be my 3rd and final. Especially for the broad jumps, you know, do some where you're only jumping 50%, 60%, so on, okay? Want to make sure you're good and warm. So the battle ropes, 20 seconds. And then these are going to be the short waves, just meaning it's more just the hands coming. Okay, the big waves are going to be more the shoulders, you know, ropes up a lot higher. For this one, we're just doing short, fast, okay? 20 seconds. And just making sure you're breathing. Getting a good burn in the arms, and getting the heart rate up. And then 3 reps of the broad jumps. So we're just trying to jump as far as you can, and then really trying to stick the landing. Okay, if you kind of take a step forward though, that's fine. But you know, kind of want to focus on sticking the landing. 3 jumps, as far as we can. Okay, we'll turn around, jump the other way. The last one. All right, so our last round is going to be half kneeling, ball tosses, and then a little ab circuit with flutter kicks, and then knees tucked crunches. Final group of exercise for day 6 of Fierce. I do appreciate you guys watching. If this is of interest to you, I do have a link in the description for all my workout programs on Train Heroic. Also, if you do have any questions or anything you'd like me to go over in more detail, please feel free to tell me. But yeah, on to the last round. So we got the half kneeling wall ball throw. So we're gonna use the slam ball again. And then I have a mattress set up here just so I'm not throwing it directly against the wall. If you do these at the gym, make sure you ask if you can do them, because I'm sure they don't want holes in their wall. But if I'm going to throw to the left side, I'm going to have my left foot on the floor and then my right knee on the floor, okay? And we're going to twist. We're going to do 3 reps throwing to the left, 3 reps throwing to the right, and then we're doing 16 reps flutter kick, and then 8 reps of the knees tucked crunch. Okay, so for this, we're really just taking the ball, throwing it for 3. One more. Okay, we're gonna flip around. Now I'm throwing to my left. So right foot on the floor, left knee on the floor. Just gonna adjust this. Make sure it don't tip on you. We're gonna start with 3 again though. 1, 2, last one. And good. And then the abs. Let's see. Right there, perfect. All right, the flutter kicks. It's gonna be laying down, legs straight, and then we're just alternating, holding for 2 seconds, and back. 3, 4, 5. To make them a little more challenging, you can crunch up. If your lower back hurts, you can put your hands under the lower back. I think we're on 9, 10. I just like doing this. 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then the knees tucked crunches, roughly a 90-degree angle in the legs. Okay, it's not gonna be perfect, and that's fine. And then hands again, it's gonna support your head. We're not pulling on the head, but supporting. And then from here, we're just crunching up, breathing out, going up for 8 reps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Got 2 more. 2. Okay. So that would be 3 rounds of that. But yeah, that completes day 6 of Fierce. Also completes week 1 of Fierce. So as I said earlier, I appreciate you watching. But yeah, please let me know if you do have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. So have a good day.